Hello students, as you all know we are going to learn about Microsoft Excel in this chapter. This is your third chapter about my advanced features of MS Excel, and by now you all know that what is MS Excel. It is a spreadsheet program which is very popularly used for calculation purpose. Whenever we require to do mathematical calculations like creating budgets, counting taxes, etc., or just to maintain some database, we prefer to maintain Excel. Why? Because it makes our work easier, quicker and more accurate. You already have learned how to open, edit and format worksheet in Excel program. Now further you will study about how to use functions and formula. What is formula? You all are aware, whenever you have to do some calculation you write a formula, whether it is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, anything. You are supposed to write a formula when you want to calculate or do some mathematical calculations. Now what is function then? Function is a pre-recorded or ready-made formula in the library. Like in MS Excel there is a inbuilt library where it is having more than 300 formulas pre-written. So these formulas are known as function. Today you are going to learn about very popular functions like average, max, min, product and SQRT. So let's begin with this. Like I have taken a sample file here. You can see my file name trial1 here in the title bar. You all know by default computer gives a name book1, book2, but this is my pre-saved file, so it is having a name trial1 here. And this is a record of some salesperson who have made some sale of computer parts. Now in this record you can see there is no headings. Any document should have an heading first of all to just clear what database we are collecting here. So how to add the heading now? As I forgot to give when I was preparing this, I started the work with these all details only. So I can add, I can insert a column or row anytime. Now first of all I'll add a column to give the serial number. Right click on the column heading A, insert. Now my heading is serial number. So I will give the heading first of all, then I will give the serial number also. Serial number I'll give 1, 2, but not all. It may be 100 employees in the organization. You will not write all the numbers. You will just write first 2, then place the pointer on this dot, drag and do autofill. So it is automatically filled in all rest of the cells. Now how to insert a row? Right click, insert, row has been inserted. Now easily I can type my heading of this document. So first of all, to give the heading in the center, I will merge and center these cells to make it a single cell. So I have used merge and center option. This has become a single cell. Now I can easily write my heading. See, this way I can easily centralize my heading. Now next, what to do? What calculation we are going to here? Why we are going to use functions here? Which kind of function we are going to use here? First of all, we will learn formula. How to create a formula? Any formula begins with equal to sign. So first place your pointer where you want to get the result. So this is my active cell where I want to store my result. So what is the thing? First thing is equal to sign. When you are writing a formula, it should be first equal to sign. Now write the cell. This is the most common, the most simple way to write a formula. This select the cell, put the operator and press enter when you want to get the total. This way I have found the total. I will select the first cell only, put the pointer on this dot, drag and copy the formula to rest of the cells. And this is the one method. Then I am doing the clear content because I don't want to use this method. What I want to use AutoSum tool. How to do that? First select all the cells which you want to add. This is the AutoSum tool. Click on this. Automatically you will find the total, and again put the pointer, put the cursor, drag and copy to rest of the cells. So now you have found the total. Next thing you want to find is average. How to find average? Use a formula, use a function. Instead of writing the formula, you can use function. Again select, make the cell active where you want the result. I have done it. Go to formula tab. Now average is a statistical function, and these are the heading, the types of functions you have here. So you can't see statistical here. To go to more functions, go to statistical, look for average. Now when you are finding some average, computer will ask you average of which numbers. So select the range. This is very important to select the correct range. Once you have done it, click on OK. Now average we have already found. Next is max. For max you will use max function, again a statistical function. Go to more function, go to statistical, look for max. I have found it here. This way, find the range. So maximum of these numbers, select it, OK. I have got the maximum number. Same way you will find min also, again more functions, statistical, look for min function. I have found it here. Select the correct range. This way I have selected, OK. I have got all three. Now there are many other ways also to do this task. I will tell you one another way how to find average, max and min. If you don't want to go to formula tab or long process, if you feel, there are some short method also. Clear content. Now again make the cell active where you want the result. Go to auto sum, select average, select range and enter. Max, go to again auto sum drop down arrow, go to max, select range and press enter. Again min function, auto sum, min, select the correct range, press enter. This we have found all these three things with using a function. Now next thing is just to make the your text or your database presentable. Give some border. This all you have learned in the previous class also. Make the heading bolder and bigger also, just to make it little presentable. You can change the text color also. This all you have already practiced in your 6th standard also. So no need to do it more. Okay. Now next function you are going to learn is product. Suppose I want the product of all these numbers. So if I want the product of all these number here, so I will write the heading here. What I am going to calculate now, product. And this is the cell where I want the result. So what will I do? I will go to formula function first of all. This is a mathematical function, so I'll go math and trigonometry. I will look for the product function, that is multiplication. So product, again find the correct range. Range should be correct, then your answer will be correct. OK, click on OK. Now this is not the sufficient space to write this product, so I'll make the size bigger to make it fit here. It is giving the answer in exponential form because this is a very large number. If the number I change, the answer will again change. Suppose I make it 9, I am making the number smaller. See, automatically the result is changing. So you don't have to calculate again and again. Once you have done the calculation, you will simply change the number and your formula is automatically adjusted to that. See, my result is also changing now. From exponential it has come to some other format. See this, now it is easily fixed in this provided cell. Now suppose I want to get the square root. I want the square root of some numbers. See, I go to sheet 2 to make it more clear. I already have done this. I have written few numbers here. I can add one more number here like 144, 121. These are the simple number. You must be remembering what are the square root of these numbers. That's why I have taken the simple numbers. I take one more number where you can get the answer in the points also. That will take afterwards. First, where I want the result, in the next cell. So what will I do? Make the cell active where you want the result. Again a mathematical function. Go to maths and trigonometry. Look for the SQRT function. SQRT means square root. Select it. Give the number. Simply click on the cell. It will automatically display here. Click on OK. Click on OK. You will get the first result. Now don't do again and again for each and every cell. Simply place the pointer on this dot and drag copy formula to others also. Same function can be applied to rest of the series. This way you can find it. Suppose now I write some other number, 565 I am writing. I want the square root of this. See, I have copied the formula, so I am automatically getting this. I change the number, my result will be changed. See this? So this is a very simple thing. You can practice this at home. Make a database, make a worksheet, write some numbers and practice all these functions. Thank you, children.